Hello, everybody. Today we're going to talk about Block Tycoon Farm with cows. One of the primary things that we want to do with the cows is let them produce manure, which is where your money comes in. First thing you need to do is purchase a farmer station, which you can get in the store there. And at that point, you place him where you want and open it up and then purchase as many cows as you want. I think some of the things in here presently aren't working. If you hit one of the cows and try to sell it, I noticed that they don't sell. You can rename them and eventually their names will show up on the screen. Nothing interesting there. What I'd like to talk about is how to lay a farm out so that you can actually use it without a lot of trouble. The cows eat grass that is made by spreading fertilizer on the ground. We also have the automatic fertilizer device here. And so we'll talk about that first. You get the fertilizer from crops, which drop soil and fertilizer, and you use a separator to separate the soil from the fertilizer, and then you can send the fertilizer over to feed the automatic fertilizing device we have here. So this is just a simple device to show you how we're doing it. For you that aren't sure how to use the separator, you just simply put in what you're trying to separate, place it against the separator and press F and it'll show up there. Once it does, it'll start spitting whatever you've added there out the side like that. So we're going to just take that loose, put it back and have that go back on the side that it should over there. And I set this up just so you could see an example of what's happening. I'll show you over here what we're going to do on a larger scale. I have a pineapple farm here where everything goes into the bottom and everything from 3 or 4 tiers down go down. You don't have to have anything this large to make this work. It goes into a composter, and underground it's separated just like this device here, only on a larger scale. We'll show you what that looks like. So we'll just go here and drop down, and you can see that I have that happening here. And so the dirt block soil is getting sold off so we can make money that way, and then the fertilizer is being moved up top there so that we can use it. Let's see, fix that so the cow don't get down. And so at that point we can go out here and place these things get the cows out of the way intermittently. then we'll bring them over. Try to keep it out of the way as much as possible here. And as you see, the cows will come over and eat that, and that'll turn into a little round ball, and that ball will just stay there unless it's brought somewhere. Now, attaching the tubes, I'll take these up higher and then bring them straight down from above this setup. Let's talk about how we're going to get all of those balls to go into the hopper, which you can also buy in the store. And once again, we're separating any materials out of there because it'll clog up the hopper if you drop anything in there other than the balls. So this little setup here, the item vacuum tube is what we're going to be working with next to suck up all of the cow manure so that it can be brought over here and emptied in here and make some money. I had a little setup here so you can see what's going on. We'll start by going up 5 blocks. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on the 5th block we'll get these little vacuums and we'll rotate them. Until they get to that point. Then we will remove those blocks out of there. We'll even take this out. This is the area of vacuum. And 5 blocks up is as high as you can go. And then you can get a 5 by 5 area, and or 3 blocks from the center out on either side. You'll notice I've already set these blocks up in that pattern. So we'll just go over here and set those up. Once you get this set up, whenever one of the cows poop, it'll be sucked up inside the vacuum tube and brought over here. We'll have one of these separators because I dropped blocks down in there. I've put blocks on one side and these tubes here on the other side just to get rid of them, bring them back to my inventory, and put them in there. And other than that, that's pretty much it. Buy your cows, set it up so that you're automatically feeding the fertilizer out here, and it'll be a self-sufficient cow farm. Thank you.